Curtin County sports leader, Best Country 106.
Good morning, everyone. We are live here at Pampa Poblano's for the Broken Bow Coaches Show. I'm your host, Jeremy Poole, and as always, the Mav, Coach Maverick Lang.
Good morning.
Head coach of your Broken Bow Savages. Coach Lang, winners last night, 70-36. Now, I know you haven't been here long. A lot of us have. Any idea last time Broken Bow scored 70 points?
No.
I asked a couple, like Coach Camp, some elders of the program. Man, long time. A lot of points.
Yeah. And kids played well. That was kind of the theme of the week after last week's defeat. We were really, really excited for 7 o'clock Friday night to come rolling around all the last week to prove to ourselves if that's not who we were last Friday, and that's not a good representation of us. And you could see it, the kids played extremely well. We were able to run. We threw the ball well. Was able to take advantage, island our kids up at times on the perimeter. Greg got the ball out well. Good timing on stuff, throwing the ball. Cole got him a touchdown early, the first rushing touchdown from the backs. And then Snooty got going kind of in the second half. He got rolling a little bit better there. Graydon was phenomenal, throwing the ball, running the ball, got an interception. Obviously, for whatever reason, people still punt to him, which we don't mind. But
I was going to say, they just dared. I mean, they just kept seeing if they could punt it better to him, it seemed like to me.
Yeah, I'd have that kid hit the tuba player up in the bleachers and punting to him. But, yeah, and defensively swarmed the ball. They do get some heavy sets. They've had a lot of success running the ball this year because they got some big kids.
Amen.
And we kind of took the run game from them. We obviously seen 10 to 12 trick plays. Some we defended well, some we did not. But, yeah, I thought the kids played extremely hard and executed well.
Well, that's 100% agree, Coach. And you think the 36 points, but you just have to see what you and I saw last night from all the offensive formations and you are a youngster in the profession, but you do have several years of experience behind you. You've seen a lot of things. Have you ever seen any or as many different philosophies offensively and just whole game management as we did from Stillwell?
Yeah, not to that extreme because they do run some normal sets 2x, 3x, probably 20% of that was last night. Then they get in that heavy set where it's pretty much single wing, old school single wing. They get their big body kids up front, foot to foot. They don't pull. They just down block everything. And then those two, one was the lineman, one was a big H-back kid. They do the pulling and kicking in those sets or leading around the edge. And then you get your, we used to call it ninja. One of those was like semi-gate, extra point gate, when they shifted almost everybody out. And they're trying to, sometimes they'd cover a kid up, shift and uncover him and try to hide him. At 45, the time he snuck off downfield on the corner. But they're trying to do a lot of things, obviously to confuse you and create things to happen, which we've seen some of that on film, but they obviously had a lot more, some more formations that they got into to kind of trick us out of stuff.
Well, and also that's exactly what I was wanting you to explain. But also, onside kick, every single time.
Yeah, they.
What in the world?
I think in the film we had, they kicked one like a pooch kick to McLean, and he took it back last week.
My goodness.
So yeah, we had just a regular hands team on there, outside hands team, and that one was the easiest to field. He just put it, we just call it watermelon. He just put it smooth on the ground and just kicked it.
That's exactly what I call it, watermelon. I told my partner, I said, that's watermelon right there. But I just never have seen such a strange philosophy. I honestly, don't you feel like what he had at hand, don't you feel like he could do better with traditional football?
Yeah, because he's got some 21, real good. 12 is probably and he was great last year as a sophomore. When all through the year, he was over 1,000-yard receiver. 12 was, and he's junior this year, and he's extremely well routes, hands, really, really good receiver. One of the best true receivers we'll see this year.
Man,
and they get him some, but then they also bring him in the backfield and run quarterback game, run game, and stuff like that with him.
How many different quarterbacks? I was trying to count. How many different quarterbacks did you see them use last night?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I know of. Unless they snuck another one.
That was my count. I was curious. I wanted to know what your count was. That was my count, and that's odd.
Yeah.
That's
a bunch of kids.
Were you tipped off by run pass, depending on who was back there?
The only time if 12 was back there, he was passing. He took his glove off, which I only let him throw it once. But he would take his glove off on his right hand, kind of give it away. But they let 9 throw it.
I was going to say 9.
He hadn't thrown. He actually hadn't lined up there at all.
Really?
Yet. Film on. 21's thrown some, but then 10s are true traditional quarterback. He makes some good throws, though. That 1 to 9 late in the game, Cole was in pretty good position.
He was.
And he made a great throw.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Man, but the important thing, another district win. Well, 2 important things. District win, 15 points.
Yeah.
2-1 on the year. Excellent to see our key. You talked about that earlier. What was the message this week to the kids after suffering kind of a hard one to swallow a little bit? Not because they were not a good team. They were a good team in Southside. But what did you tell your kids this week in preparation so you don't get stuck in neutral?
Yeah, and we had we were all aware that wasn't our best, and we were excited about the opportunity to prove what type of football team we are to ourselves. And that was the main thing, outside good or bad, outside not comments, outside beliefs on how we are as a football program, but we want to believe and show to ourselves who we were. Kids had a great Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That was our best Thursday practice of the year, which are huge because we're big believers. That's how you have a Thursday practice directly carries over, at least at the start of the Friday night game. That stuff carries over. And we had some leadership show this week, which is good because we got some good leadership. That's some of the category we still need to grow in, which I think we moved in the right direction this week there. But kids were extremely excited to get to Friday night this week.
Well, again, anytime you go on the road, it's tougher. But then with a team like Stillwell, it always seems to be that they have their record ends up being not any good, but they always give some people a scare.
Yeah, they played everybody but 2 now since we beat them last night. But everything's been to 1 possession. I mean, Potos they're like the 7th ranked team, 6th ranked team, and they only snuck out with a 1-point win against them.
That's right.
So yeah, and he's got them going in the right direction. He's doing good. They play hard. So he's doing some good things at Stillwell.
Do you know that guy? I know he's a new coach this year.
Yeah, no, met him a little bit at a clinic over the winter. Talked to him a little bit at the summer clinic. But he seems like a real good dude. But yeah, he's got them going in the right direction.
Another thing that's, and the reason I bring this up is because it could potentially happen here. They have made a lot of improvements to that stadium since the last time we've been there.
Yeah,
that is, like I said, I only highlight that just because it could happen here. But overall, good night of football, great night of football. Score 70 points. There's a lot there's a lot of back padding to go around for. It's just hard to score 70.
Yeah, and it is. And we had five kids score touchdowns last night, and so we've had a game where our best 2 is 6 kids score touchdowns, 5 kids score touchdowns. So obviously Gray's making a bunch of phenomenal plays. But we got 4 other guys in the end zone last night, and then a couple weeks ago we had 6 kids get in the end zone, which makes it hard to defend. And what's good, AJ's having a good year. Obviously Dejan, we got Khalil back. BB gives a threat there, so it's not just in the pass game. You can't just get all your eyes on number 3 because there's a lot of kids around that hurt them. And then throwing the ball like we've been able to here last couple of weeks, or really the whole season, it forces people to lighten the box instead of just loading it up, trying to stop Graydon or Snooty.
Pass protection seems to be getting better, and then of course last night in the run game, I thought our offensive line just pretty much bowled over their defense.
Yeah, and they was not as much as they've shown this year in film that we got, but they're kind of the same way defensive as offensive. They want to blitz a lot and create havoc and try to create some good things to happen for them. They didn't blitz as much as they showed in film, but that's one. If you blitz, you run the risk of number 4 kind of hurting you in the run game. So that's why they didn't blitz as much as they usually do. But defensively, they try to blitz a lot and try to create good things to happen for them.
Good stuff, Coach. Good stuff. Around the conference, other conference scores: Ada over Hilldale.
Yeah, and it was
quite a bit.
Hilldale was 1.5.
Really?
21-17, and then it ended up being 60-30. Yeah,
61-38.
Yeah, Ada ran away with it, but yeah, Hilldale was up at halftime. Southall beat McLean 45-0, 45-0. Poto and Glenpool was 28-17.
I was going to say that one. I thought was a little tighter.
And Glenpool got Hilda only beat them by 8 last week, and then was just like a math 11 points that Poto beat them by this week.
So that's how the scores were last night around District 4A4. 2-1 for the Savages as far as the district record. Everything moving forward. Hilldale this week, and it will be on a Thursday night, right, Coach?
Yeah, Thursday.
All right. Let's take just a short break for our station identification, and when we come back, Coach DeLange and I will we'll move on into Hilldale and then towards wrapping things up. So join us back here at the beautiful Papa Poblanos, where you've been listening to the Broken Bow Coaches Show on Best Country 106.
Hey folks, it's Robert Williams here from James Hodge Chevrolet in Broken Bow. Have we missed your business in the past? If so, we want to change that. This month, during the Chevy Drives America event, we're pulling out all the stops to earn back your trust in business. From unbeatable deals to a hometown team that treats you right. Now's the time to come back and see what you've been missing at James Hodge Chevrolet, where value drives everything. Visit us online at jameshodgechevy.com.
Savages know hard work pays off, and so does Work Ready Oklahoma. They've got the training, tools, and connections to help you land your next big win in the job market. Step up, get ready, and go for it. Work Ready Oklahoma, proud supporter of Broken Bow Savage football.
McCurtain County sports leader, Best Country 106.
And welcome back this morning as we're joined by Coach Maverick Lang. Took his team over the big mountain last night and come home winners of a 70-36. And yes, I did say that. I did not stutter. That is right, 70-36. A whole lot of points for a high school ball game. Most that I can remember from a Broken Bow team in many, many years. But Coach Lang, as you always do, you'll dissect some more of that, or not dissect it. You will go over some of that with your team. But starting Sunday, you'll move to Hilldale, the Hilldale Hornets, which we do. Excuse me, which we do travel to their place on a Thursday night this week, correct?
Yeah, and we since it is a short week Thursday, like our kids, tomorrow is our Monday, So tomorrow, instead of just watching film with them, when we get them usually in the afternoon, we'll do our Monday practice tomorrow afternoon. Just scoot everything up a day.
I say, will that be contact on Monday?
Mondays were helmets, big mental day because we got to install everything.
That's right.
That they do. But yeah, Mondays are helmets, big mental day, and then Tuesday, Wednesdays are big work day. We're in pads. And Thursday, our play polish day. And on the normal, it'll be Wednesday this week.
Right, yeah, exactly. I see what you mean. But another big week. It's almost like 4A4. Well, you said it a week or two ago, but 4A4 is. It feels like SEC. Doesn't feel like there's any letdowns.
Yeah.
Not letdowns. That's the wrong word to use. Doesn't feel like there's any easy weeks.
Yeah, and there's not really any. Like even with here in the Hillville was up at halftime of their game. There's not really any. It's not like it would be a huge surprise if anybody beat anybody.
Right.
Obviously, it would be somewhat surprising, but yeah, the top 6 teams can really beat anybody.
You bet. So that's gonna there's gonna be there will be some shuffling, just like there has been in the last several years. But like I say, Savages are we're looking at that 1 or 2 spot. Excuse me. And if you talk to our kids, they don't mention 2, they mention 1.
Yeah, and that's what we told them last week, and even after last night. Everything we want is out in front of us. Obviously, the 1 spot, we're at the mercy of winning out and somebody beating Sallisaw, which there's teams fully capable of it. But we just got to keep winning and doing our part.
You bet. Again, Hilldale, one of our northern opponents, going to be just south of Muskogee. Pretty much, you can pretty much call it Muskogee, because when you get to Hilldale, you pretty much are in Muskogee. We'll beautiful facilities there. What are you looking for from Hilldale this year?
They got they're number 7. They move around. Receiver plays running back, but he's a receiver. He's a senior this year. He was the district MVP last year of our district as a junior, and he's the film that we've got on him, which is Sallisaw, Wimpole, then we got Ada last night. Everything runs through him. Quarterback's a real good one. But yeah, 1, the quarterback, and 7, their offense rolls through those 2 kids. He'll be double coverage. He's probably scored, I'd probably say 80% or more of their touchdowns and their yardage. Number 7, they move him around, and he's really, really fast. Good kid. He's the one that scored on kind of that busted screen last year on their sideline against us. And they got some good kids, good skill kids. So it'll be a challenge for us.
Big linemen.
They got some big. Their left tackle's a big old kid. Looks like on film. But yeah, they got some good size and really good athletes.
And who's leading the charge up there now at Hilldale?
David Blivens. He's been there a while. He's from Hilldale.
Oh, he is. Okay. They're just every single year they're in the mix of things. There's just never a year where they're not. And again, I feel like these two weeks here are just ones where you just never know. Like kind of like Forrest says, never know what you're gonna get, but you're gonna get chocolate for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's as coaches and players, it's like you got to keep the laser pointed.
Yeah, and one huge get for us. Sky's back. He got cleared Thursday, so he's a full go.
He is.
Yeah, we got to strap him up with a little brace on his shoulder. But yeah, that's a huge get for us. Obviously, talent-wise and then morale-wise, getting him back on the field, because he really only played 1 3/4 a quarter this year of football for us because he got hurt there before.
That's right. Yeah,
in the McAllister game, so that's huge.
I've been curious myself. One of your leaders, like, well, it doesn't matter if no matter what age he is, but you see him every week, and he's there, and he's there with his teammates, like he should be, in my opinion. But what does he do all week? I mean, is he still conditioning with his legs?
Yeah, he was jogging even when he was still in the sling, way back when. Be out in the mornings. Now when they green lighted him because there was a fracture in there too. Once they green lighted him to do some rehabbing, he does bands and some light dumbbell work. He's been doing it to strengthen back up. So First hour he's been doing that. Then he's been going to the track and running with us. And then practice wise, he's been there standing in the group and right there getting mental reps for us and snapping some balls on 7-on-7. So he's still been highly engaged in our weights, conditioning, and practice.
Well, that's all. I'm just always interested to know, is he, and that's just something that you coaches are going to know. Is he going to be in some type of game shape? I'm sure it'll take at least a half of play to get back to the crack in the pop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, like I said, I sure hope that he's fixed, because, I mean, he really and truly, folks, I think it's been hidden a little bit how much we've missed him. I think the others have really picked up their game, but he is as huge a part of this team as anybody is, in my opinion. What do you think, Coach?
Oh, yeah. And I love Scott Duff. He's a great kid, great. Everything he does it the right way, and it does. I feel for him because he was kind of banged up last year. Only set one game, the Idleville game, when he tried, and then he was just his hip. So he kind of fought that for the most part last year, his junior year, and then his senior year, he gets banged up like that early. But he's had a great mindset about this whole deal. Because I know it's frustrating for us coaches to see him not be out there as a senior the first half of the season, and we're full aware it's tough on him too, which our kids know that, and our kids are excited to get him back. So yeah, that's a big boost for everybody getting him back.
Now, Coach, it is hard to believe. It's weird that I'm even saying this, but we're going into week 7.
I know. We went over to Idlebell for a JV game last week, and I was walking in with Bean, and I was like, it feels like 6 months ago we came over here and played a Friday game. But yeah, the football season, it'll seem like it wasn't too long ago, a couple of weeks, but then once you think about it, it seems like it was 8 months ago when you played somebody previously. But yeah, it's going by quick.
Well, moving right along, like I say, 2-1. Let's see, we're 2-1, 5-1, correct?
Yeah,
2-1, 5-1. Like I said, moving right along, Hilldale Friday night, and we hope to see this is our annual fall break, right?
Yeah, fall break.
This is our fall break Thursday, so I know the kids will be excited to be out of school. Hopefully the parents and everyone can get to the game safely. But if you can't, you can always rely on the coverage here from KKBI, Best Country, and we will definitely be there. So, Coach Lang, thanks again. I know you got in late, and I'm sure thankful that you are not just willing but happy to come up here and do the Bromo Coaches Show. I'm glad that you think I'm glad that you think it's a big part of your schedule. We're gracious for the effort that you put into it. You don't just get up here and just mumble through things, and we appreciate that. We do. So again, thank you to Papa Blanos for hosting us, and that's it for another edition. Savages winners again. Keep moving on, and we'll join you next time on Best Country 106.
Papa Poblanos, proud sponsor of Broken Bow Savage Football and host of The Savage Show. Hear the latest in Savage football action live Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. right here on Best Country 106. Papa Poblanos satisfies your cravings for sizzling fajitas, mouth-watering tacos, savory burritos, and more. Treat yourself to the flavors of Tex-Mex. 304 North Park Drive in Broken Bow, or call 584-9494 to pick up your order or utilize their catering services. Papa Poblanos, a delightful dining experience.